So, hands down, the most asked question when it comes to Penny is what's in the bag. So, I thought today might be a good chance to go through her entire pack, let you know what the essentials are, and then depending on the hike, where we might change things up a little bit. So, first off, made by Outward Hound. We've got this collapsible water bowl. If it's just a short day hike, I just bring the one strictly for water. If we're going on a couple of days where we're going to be camping out, I'll bring a second one, of course, for food. Collapsible, waterproof so nothing's leaking through, and super lightweight. Next, no matter what, always got some snacks with us. These right here. And by the way, I'll put links to every one of these things below, so you can get direct links and have a look at every single item. But this is high in protein, chicken based. She's fell in love with these snacks, so always keep a bag of these with. As you've seen from our videos, don't typically keep her on a leash, but I always keep one handy just depending on where we're going. Now this one I like. It's very versatile in that it's made of paracord, so should something come up, I can actually undo this thing and get several dozen feet of rope out of this for whatever we might need to do. Up next, you've seen them 100 times. I got the My Busy Dog boots, as well as a set of socks to go with them. She wears anywhere between a 5 and a 6. She's kind of right in between, but very thick bottoms, can hold up to really sharp rocks. Probably my favorite piece of equipment that she used. We've had to use at least 10 pairs of these over the last year and a half. Up next, this is a cool one, especially in some remote areas where something could not go as planned. This is called the Whistle 3. It's both a GPS tracker and an activity monitor for dogs. Runs off your cell phone system, full integrated app. Really great for security if you find yourself somewhere you haven't been before. Now the pack itself, there's quite a few options out there. This particular one is made by One Tigress. I couldn't tell you how many miles we have on this one. It's held up great. Outward Hound also makes a great one. Roughwear makes a great one. Really just kind of comes down to what size, what color you want, but there's great options out there. I'll provide links to all of those. And the last, what I'll kind of call an essential, is just an extra handkerchief. Seems simple, but especially in the hot desert, I can soak this down with my camel pack, drape it around her head, cool her down a little bit. What I'll really be mindful of when we're outside when it's hot is I'll check the color of her gums and also the color of her belly. And when you start to see some drastic differences there, you might know that your dog's beginning to overheat and it might be time to call it quits for the day. For Penny, the magic number is about 90 degrees. At 85 degrees, she slows down. At 90 degrees, she's not having fun anymore. So we try to stay inside anytime it's above 90 degrees. Besides this, a few of the other things I'll carry. Right now she's just got on a standard Kong collar, but at night I'll switch over to an LED lighted collar that's lit all the way around. I'll also put a cowbell on her collar. That way if she's out kind of running, doing her thing, I'll at least have a good idea where she's at. And then in the pack, a couple other, I guess, non-essentials, but again, depends on the hike. I'll carry a 12-foot lanyard, so should we find ourselves where I gotta help her up some bigger rocks or a steep ascent, I can hook that to her harness. In some cases, this will do the trick. Other times I'll actually carry a second harness, one that's a little bit more suited for an aggressive environment. Besides that, of course, there's a couple other things I rotate in and out. I'll make sure to add links for those, but hopefully that gives you a little bit of help for your next hike.